Hey guys, how are you all doing? I hope it's very well. Dean here. So guys, basically, I've been making reaction videos to my videos over the years. So this YouTube channel is 4 years old in December, and I just thought it would be a good idea to make some reaction videos to like my first ever video, my most popular video, and my most disliked video. Now yesterday I actually made a reaction video to my first ever upload, The Life and Times of Lord Voldemort. It was supposed to go up shortly after my video that I uploaded last night, but I'm just waiting for Warner Brothers to release the copyright claim on it. My lawyer has assured me that we put in a concrete argument, and like a couple of my other videos have been released as well, so should be another day or two and then I can get that video up, because there was some footage in my first ever video. In this video, however, my most popular ever video, there is no footage. It's just a couple of still frame photos. Such was the complexity of my videos back then. It is entitled Why Were the Weasleys So Poor? Talk about poor. The video was poorly made. The audio is poor. My arguments for it, I kind of disagree with now. I could have made a much better video with the knowledge that I do have now. But as we say, we always think our latest work is our best. So this video has amassed over 2 million views. It's my highest viewed video. I don't know why, because I've got a lot more better work. I've done a lot more better videos, well thought out videos that haven't even graced half of the views that this video has. But for some reason YouTube likes it. You guys have liked it. If you type in The Weasleys, it comes up as the number 2, right behind that guy Morgan, my friend from Movie Flame, who done a video on the life of the Weasleys. You should check that out as well. But yeah guys, so I'm going to do my reaction, because I haven't watched this video in a very, very long time. Probably not around since the time I uploaded it. I have this obsession of watching my videos like 4 or 5 times after I upload it, just to, get that satisfaction that I'm happy with every angle of it. But yeah, so I'm going to watch this video for the first time in about 2 years, I think. I was really tempted to watch it before I made this video, so when I downloaded it, I was like, oh. But anyway, guys, let's do it. Let's watch my most popular video and see how it compares to the work that I do now, which, if you are an avid supporter of my channel or a subscriber, you may notice a massive, massive difference. How did I even get subscribers on my old work? But anyway. Right, let's get this up.
Why were the Weasleys so poor?
Why were the Weasleys so poor?
It's been common knowledge that the Weasley family weren't amongst the most wealthy of folk in the wizarding world. From hand-me-down robes and garments to second-hand books, the Weasley family really did squeeze every penny. Their house seemed to be one giant room, with small sub-rooms, and looked as if it was poorly constructed. However, it was a home.
Again, my audio is poor. I think I had the blue snowball mic at the time, which actually is a good mic, but I didn't know how to work the settings. I didn't know how to get that. I always feel that the best settings to put on when you're recording is, I always feel that, that radio presenter voice where it's really close to and you can hear the crispness, and you can hear the bass of it, and you can also hear the clearness of it, so it's really like this, and that's how I kind of have tailored my voice to when I'm making my videos. So, but to get that setting, it's quite difficult. You have to pull up the loudness settings, and it's obviously you have the equalizer and you've got to tamper with it. But I found what I think is the perfect formula. Back then, I had no idea about how to tamper with the vocals and everything, so I just plugged it in and recorded, and that was basically it. But even the way I'm talking, it's like, the Weasley family squeeze every penny. It's just, yeah. Anyway, let's continue. We watch the rest of it.
And it was their home. Now, there appear to be several reasons as to why the Weasleys had so little money. Molly Weasley in particular was a stay-at-home mother and therefore did not work, leaving Arthur as the sole provider for the family. She made the children clothes and knew some amazing food-related charms. Arthur, as a kind and decent man he was, really did lack ambition to succeed with his career. He had no desire for progression or promotion, and watched for years as many others moved above him in rank and pay grade. He had become
I just want to stop that there, guys, because 2 years ago, when I made this video, I was kind of thinking of arguments for and against, and I felt, oh yeah, well, maybe this is the reason. When I look back now, and with the knowledge like I have now, even though I've read the books and watched the movies, when you're constantly on Pottermore, when you're constantly on the Harry Potter wiki page, the fan page, and you're constantly reading and you're compiling all this information, your knowledge really does grow and your opinion changes too. Now, I don't believe that anymore, that Arthur Weasley lacked ambition and that he lacked drive to succeed, and I just feel that he was aware how much his colleagues actually sacrificed their integrity and their mannerisms to be able to get ahead, like Lucius Malfoy, and he refused to do that. He refused to sacrifice who he was. He wanted to stay on the clean and narrow. That's what he wanted to do, and unfortunately, in such a corrupt world, in such a corrupt organisation as the Ministry of Magic, we all know it was, Arthur had few to none chances to ever progress. So my opinion has changed on that. But anyway, we'll continue to watch.
Had become somewhat of a laughingstock according to some. None of his sons aspired to be like him, Percy in particular, who once even highlighted his disgust at how poor the family were. We've also got the fact that the Weasleys were quite a large family. As the family expanded, Arthur's wage became smaller. I believe they did manage up until the point of Bill and Charlie's Hogwarts days, and it was at this point that they simply could not afford the new books and uniforms, as Percy, Fred and George followed suit within the next 6 years.
Okay, that's something that I do agree with, actually. The more children you have, the more expenses you're going to have. I think Arthur's wage would have had them pretty comfortable with Bill and Charlie being born. And then as more kids came, more expensive came, like robes and everything, books and all, they are really expensive in the wizarding world. So when you have to buy that for, times 6, times 7, like as your children come in to the world, they go to Hogwarts, it's it's a lot of money. So I'm not surprised that their finances dwindled. But let's keep going.
Lack of confidence to ask for a raise, with the addition of Molly's acceptance of being grateful for what she had.
How obvious is that a wig, by the way?
Anyway. Although she was a strong woman with a convincing nature, she never felt her husband needed to provide more than he had already, therefore not giving him the womanly push so many men need. Although they don't have much, the Weasley family are a perfect example that you don't need money to be happy. Molly gave her children a loving home, with handmade gifts, never seen them go hungry. The borough really did offer the family experience Harry had always wanted also. He was filled with joy every time he stayed there, proving that family and sufficiency are all that's needed. That's all for today's video, everyone. Please stay watching until the end. Also, guys and girls, if you want to get your very own Harry Potter Folklore t-shirt...
I'll just stop it there, guys. I'll be trying to put my t-shirt plug in there at the end. Again, guys, I think it was a case of I could have done a lot more with this video. I wish I did a lot more. I could possibly remake the video, but because it's so highly ranked, I'd get that, oh, you're just remaking it to try and make more money, and you're just remaking it to try and no, it just probably wouldn't be worth it. But I wish I did put more information. That is a topic that you could talk about all day. I could have talked about that for at least 15 minutes. But such is life. Anyway, guys, what I want to say about this video is, again, when I done my original reaction to my first ever upload, which is The Life of Lord Voldemort, it just reminds you how far you've come. Like, even my own intro, with Voldemort speaking Parseltongue, it wasn't quite universal as I thought. Like, I had like some messages from like children that were like 10 and 11 still finding Harry Potter, and one little girl messaged me and she said, I love your videos, but I always have to skip your intro because it really frightens me. And I just thought, wow, that's something that I could have never imagined doing, because when I think of Harry Potter, I think, half of us are all grown up, like we're all like 20 and above. So to think that there are still children finding Harry Potter, and the fact that a little girl got scared by my intro just literally broke my heart. So I kind of changed it then after that. But even looking at the graphics at the start, and I was just, it really does remind you how far you've come. It really, really does. But anyway, guys, that is my reaction to my most popular video, over 2 million views. I'll put the link in the description below if any of you haven't seen it, and if any of my new subscribers probably haven't seen it, you can compare my videos now to probably how, I'm not going to say how bad they were, but they weren't great. Anyway, guys, have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next video. I'm going to be reacting to my most disliked video, which I don't know what that is. I have to go find it. But anyway, guys, thanks very much. Have a great day.